Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Playing the commissioner and Mike lead.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Carry by Taylor to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive
He said
coordinator.
he was simming all the way to the playoffs.
I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Second down, another run with Taylor. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. This defense for the Dolphins, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
It's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw here. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll set up to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I are a little skeptical it would be this easy. But they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Yeah, with them
A
dots.
lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Oh, my God.
And this will go as a
Oh,
gain
my
of
God.
7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Warner, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Up the middle they go. It's Warner, and he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
Here we go on 4th down. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, where he only needed inches.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try the left side. It's Warner. And this defense
Man,
able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. The Dolphins 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Warner. Stops shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Warner. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Warner. Solid.
How does man keep breaking tackles?
Still brought down just inside of the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
On 2nd down now. It's Warner, and he'll take this one down to the 36. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Slot man moves right. On 3rd down, Warner. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Over.
They'll run on first down. It's Warner. This will be stopped about 2
Now how this
yards
nigga
shy
keep
of the
falling
marker.
forward, bro?
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Come on, bro.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground.
Come here, bro.
It's Warner. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Herbert. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And down inside the 10 here.
Come on,
man. He's
man.
out of bounds right around the 7. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. And they'll run again. Then he takes it.
And I'm tired of playing these fat-ass niggas. All they want to do is fucking run inside zone. A bunch of fucking bones. Pick a play, man.
From evening this one up. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second when he
Man keep busting through, but he can't make the tackle because he just stand there once he blocks shit.
But don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Motherfucker, we're going to always be tired. I don't know.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
No, he bad on that one.
Let's talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely.
I'm just acting like I don't have Calvin Johnson out here.
The route well run, and the football right on the money.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They're going to look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Get the fuck out of here. How can you?
Dolphins are going to take over once again
Whatever.
at their own 25-yard line.
So
that's a ball that he is going to want to keep his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get
Stop
a second
fucking
one.
bailing him out.
Makes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Play action. It's Herbert. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Miami. 64 yards. Yeah, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And for a while, when this play's open, all the talk was about punts hitting the Giants scoreboard here in Arlington. I don't think we ever heard about a pass hitting the scoreboard, but that's probably about as close as you're going to get. That one was way up there.
Yeah, and that throw, my goodness, and even 70 yards through the air. On first down, Warner.
Look how they be bailing this nigga out.
He's down to the 2-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's good hard running right there on first and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? They'll try again. And he will take it in.
So tell me this, bro. All right.
A great play there.
If I got a goal line front, if I got a goal line front, should inside zone work in real life?
Set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done? But they threw it downfield and then
exactly. They still let this nigga run inside zone. Like the game's so fucking stupid.
Into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
All niggas want to do is run inside zone. I'm about to show you. I'm about to stretch your ass to death. Nigga, I don't have no inside stuff. So he keep getting 2 yards, 2 yards. Then next thing you know, he got 7. Like,
the Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles,
yeah,
they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of the tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because,
come on, let me hike the ball.
First one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
He just gonna dive off a block.
Especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot.
He a small, the strong safety. His ass should have been on the fucking ground.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
His ass ain't supposed to be in the game anyway.
Back to throw. Steps away to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Right where this set of downs
started, know how the shit switched anyway. I ain't picked nobody up.
The first down and move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. And I believe they buzzed down.
What the hell is y'all challenging,
look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
You want to challenge some shit that's obvious. Let's see.
They'll look to throw now on first down. It's incomplete.
Well, you got to catch the ball.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage on the field. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because that incompletion's on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And oh, he coughed it up. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
He'll look to throw. And he's brought down.
Fuck.
Can't do anything with the football.
How we can't step through the hole, bro?
The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they do have terrific starting field position, but no timeouts to work with, so they'll need to operate quickly. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Warner, and he'll go down.
Man, you got it, bro.
40 at the 41. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0.
13-7.
Here's 1st and 10.
I just hate the 2nd quarter. I just hate playing people like Big Dog that just run inside zone. Like no matter how many people, no matter how many people you got at the line, this nigga running inside zone.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 18 big yards on that one. And a Miami 1st.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Warner. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 36 yards out.
Man, what?
Sanders' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
No.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
He kicked a field goal, 16-7. They stopped me on goddamn 4th down. I got the first down, but they made my man fumble. When they made me fumble, of course, it was short of the first down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Herbert off of play action. And going deep for Hill.
Fuck.
This is caught inside the 15.
Fuck.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
One way or the other, you knew they'd have to push the ball downfield on 3rd and long, but I'm not sure the defense was expecting to push it that far downfield. Their math didn't add up, but it certainly did for the offense.
And that throw, unbelievably better, folks, than 80 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. Simply incredible. On 1st down, Warner. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. He'll try again. And good work there defensively. He's able to keep him out of the end zone. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Who said you made a trade? How you draft 2 quarterbacks? You got 2 quarterbacks? Bro, what is you doing? Pick a play. You trying to clock me in the fucking 3rd quarter?
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
It don't matter what you get.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Now it's Herbert. He'll buy some time right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
Take your field goal.
So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain.
Y'all let cornerbacks tackle this man.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And a throw there.
Man, I'm so tired of these niggas dropping the ball, bro.
This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Fuck. Niggas keep...
They turn to Taylor on 4th. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Took a heck of a chance there, didn't he? Result-based business, we know that. That result was positive for him. But, oh my goodness, how close was that to being negative?
Well, because you're essentially in the shadow of your own end zone there to go for. I get it if it's late 4th quarter.
I see what you say there.
I guess the end justifies the means, right?
It certainly does. Had to be more than a gut feeling there.
I don't know how the fuck they keep letting this man shoot the fucking gap. Like I don't fucking have a...
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jalen Phillips in there to bury it for a loss of 11.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Whatever.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd?
You're just gonna make all my fucking receivers drop the ball all game, huh?
With extra defensive backs and speed,
Fuck.
unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt.
We can't strip it out, even though I hit him soon as he caught the punt.
Elsewhere, they're in the third quarter in Kansas City. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On second down, it's Warner. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Oh, these bomb-ass animation
for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control.
Come on, sad man.
Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Don't make no fucking sense.
There to stop him, Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker.
Zone, inside.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic.
Oh. The fucking game, bro.
The middle, but give him credit. He tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Still 9 remaining on second down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Every 5th time you run it, you get a 5-yard gain. Like, that's the point.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. His throw caught right around the 6. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I would say just add that one to the total big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Bruh, stop running the fucking inside zone.
Forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it,
and
follow behind those guys into the end zone.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he is is in. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are on their way to a 2-0 start. This one now, Charles, you'd have to think all but over.
I would agree with that because this offensive line, they've been physical from the first snap of the game, and it's taken a toll on this defense. And it was never more evident than on that play right there. They continue to move the line of scrimmage forward, and they open up enough space there to get their guy into the end zone.
After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Fucking sad-ass niggas. Fuck, he winning.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
26-7.
Definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a bet into a double team, and it's intercepted.
This nigga running back here with a linebacker.
And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is.
His linebacker could run faster than my 99 speed wide receiver.
Okay, you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Sad-ass niggas, bro. Nigga, pick a plate. We know you about to pick fucking inside zone. Sad-ass.
After the turnover, here's Herbert.
I can't.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This nigga threw a moon ball, but I couldn't see what the ball spot was.
He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of
connecting
for yardage.
Stupid ass momentum
on that throw.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Dog, every time my dude shoot the gap on his stupid ass inside zone, and he run right by him.
That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Come on, bro.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's going to be caught by Waddle.
Why ain't you in your area?
Across the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get this wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put him on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. out of the gun, Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
I'll be understanding these dudes. We don't care, bro.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Herbert now. Looking right sideline, that's complete. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now.
How, Madden?
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
4th down stopping. We couldn't do nothing after that. Straight bullshit.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well lined to the left, and that'll keep this a 19-point game. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, they didn't
why
fall
you
behind
mumbling
any
on the
further
mic?
thanks to that missed field goal, but still staring at this 4th quarter deficit.
Barely.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, They're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Can't go the wrong way, sir.
Waller, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Set now to kick this one, and off it goes.
All we need is one stop.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
4 quarter.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your team.
You're just going to run right by him all game.
First downs, they can't touch the ball.
And when do they start thinking about burning
every time
these
it should
timeouts?
be a
They got
stop
all 3
for a
still
loss.
defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Man, fuck it. Be manning him up.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Herbert. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
Strip him.
He'll go out near midfield.
Man, that's bullshit. Y'all gonna call unnecessary roughness?
They're down here
Get
in
the
the
fuck
fourth,
out
and
of
that
here,
personal
bro.
foul penalty's not going to help.
No, in these types
Fuck.
of situations, players will tell you that's extra
Fuck him.
intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Nothing
I do
doing.
not like
Barely
Julian
able to
Blackman
muster
as a free
yard.
safety,
Hit the
bro.
35.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Yeah.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
I could just get rid of
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in.
on, bro.
And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Up the middle they go. It's Warner. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5.
They making this sad motherfucker just keep breaking fucking
have
tackles, bro.
Play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Man, fuck. I don't give a fuck.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 69 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15